Apparently.
Hey! That's where you applaud. There it is. Hello, everybody. There we go. Get some lights in. There we go. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the CZW WSU Wrestling Academy for another edition of Dojo Wars. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight our main event was supposed to be Qefka the Quiet putting his medal on the line against George Gatton. However, George Gatton is ill. He is unable to be here tonight, but Qefka has told me, well, has mimed to me, that if he wins tonight, that he will defend against George Gatton next week, which is fine by me, because they've been doing each other favors, and I like to see friends help friends out. But tonight, I picked a suitable replacement for George Gatton, and we will see Qefka the Quiet put his medal on the line in 2 out of 3 falls competition against Frankie Pickard. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the beginning of a round-robin tournament series that I've set up over the course of the next 3 weeks to determine the #1 contender for the Medal of Valor at Dojo Wars 80. So at this time, Allie, if you may, can you please bring out the participants in tonight's round-robin tournament challenge? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, over the course of the next 3 weeks, these 4 competitors will be in a round-robin tournament action to decide the #1 contender to the Medal of Valor at Dojo Wars 80. Kit, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the elite Mike Orlando. We have Ace Austin. We have the mainline main eventer, Kit Osbourne. And we also have Josh Adams. Alright, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the first matches in this round-robin tournament, we will see Kit Osbourne one-on-one with Ace Austin, and we will see Josh Adams one-on-one with Mike Orlando. Alright, those matches will be taking place later this evening. I know you gentlemen have to prepare for your matches, so I'll send you all back to the locker room, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, alright? Alright. Thanks.
For one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough talking for now. Let's get started with our first contest, set for 1 fall. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of Plainsboro, New Jersey, official weight of 185 pounds, Billy Danvers! And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, official weight of 215 pounds, Lloyd Jameson!
Watch out, Emil. Billy, you ready?
Ready.
Lloyd, you ready? Yeah. Ring the bell! Bell. Bell.
Talk to the bell.
Bell. Ring. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Hey.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Dojo Wars 77. We're kicking things off with a rematch last week in the Lethal Lottery, where these two went head to head. They really impressed the officials here at Dojo Wars, so we decided to have them run it back one more time. Billy Danvers with a quick sunset flip. Lloyd Jameson able to get on top. These guys both going for a quick victory here in the early goings of this contest. Danvers forces Lloyd Jameson away. Oh, Jameson has him up on his shoulders. Victory roll. 1, 2. Billy Danvers coming up with a quick counter to whatever Lloyd Jameson had in mind. Lloyd Jameson lured him in and then tripped him. Quick kick out from Danvers. Ooh. Nice super kick to a grounded opponent from Jameson. Jameson. Oh, went for a lion saw, nobody home. Ooh. Dumped him right on top of his head. Jameson going to work quickly here, and Danvers finding a way to kick out. Unbelievable. Lloyd Jameson dropping Danvers right on his head. Danvers, I don't know how he's alive, let alone kicking out. Here comes Jameson. Big forearm to the side of the head. Jameson just staring a hole through Billy Danvers, it seems like. Headbutt. Danvers still feeling the effects, still reeling from that beach break type maneuver earlier.
Come on, Billy.
Forearm dragon twist. Oh, ducking out of the way, that forearm. But he got caught with that clothesline. Jameson on top. 2 count only.
Come on, Billy.
I'm really impressed with Billy Danvers right now, even though he's on the defensive, the way he's able to kick out of these maneuvers. Such a young wrestler, very impressive. Ooh, double stomp. Jameson forcing him down to the canvas. 2 count again, says Trooper.
Come on, Billy.
Jameson has him set up at the sides. He just stomps Danvers back down to the mat. Jameson once again waiting on his opponent to get to his feet, comes rolling. Nobody there. And Danvers now with elbows to the top of the head. A series of elbows to the crown of the head. Got him with a fifth. The 5th one dropped him. Now Danvers is still on Dream Street. He's going to the top. Oh, we saw him put away Cannonball with a moonsault before, but Jameson able to roll out of the way, and Jameson now, he's going to the top.
Billy, roll.
Moonsault landed on his feet. Whoa! Dropped him. Flipping neck breaker out of Danvers. You've seen that move work for Ace Austin in the past. Two count only. Not able to execute it as well as Ace Austin typically does. Therefore, not picking up the victory with it. Ducks out of the way, the clothesline does Jameson. Oh! He got him with the Cleveland Destroyer. 2. I'll tell you what, these two are pulling out all the stops right now. It's just the opening contest here at Dojo Wars 77, and we're seeing a bit of a continuation of what happened just last week. Whoa! Danvers came back with a pile driver of his own. Danvers going the wrong way. There he goes. He's got to crawl on top. Drapes the arm. 2, and that's going to be it. No, Jameson still kicking out.
Come on, Billy.
Both men worse for wear right now. Danvers up to his feet. Jameson up to his feet as well. Came charging with a clothesline. Dropped down on his head and upper back. That's how he pinned him last week, but not this time. Danvers somehow just rolling his shoulder, not wanting to get defeated by the same maneuver 2 weeks in a row. Somehow conscientious enough to make that decision. Jameson has him set up here. Pump kick, no. Blocked by Danvers. Goes for a cutter, nobody there. Hard landing for both, and Danvers needs to capitalize.
Come on, Billy.
Trooper applying the double count. Shoots a half, has his arm draped over it. Jameson still kicking out.
Come on, Lloyd.
Oh, Danvers actually goading Jameson on. Going for a German suplex. Jameson, pair of back elbows. That's a waist lock of his own. Danvers trying to find a way out. He does. No, gets pulled back. Up on his shoulders. No! That's gotta be it, and it is. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 7 minutes, 35 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Lloyd Jameson.
What's up, guys?
Good job, Billy.
Hey! gentlemen, the following contest, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first to my right, fighting out of Austin, Texas, official weight of 245 pounds, Atrox. His opponent, to my left, fighting out of Highland Park, New Jersey, official weight of 320 pounds, Cannonball!
They're ready. Wait it!
Got a couple of heavy hitters in the ring here right now. Atrox 1-on-1 with Cannonball. Last time we saw Cannonball, he actually was defeated by Billy Danvers by way of a moonsault press. And Cannonball looking to get back on his winning ways. That was the first loss for Cannonball in months. And Atrox, he wants to get back in the win column as well. Both of these men going for a suplex. It's a lot of weight in that ring right now. Cannonball able to get the big man over. Big suplex. Cover the count, and 2 count only as Atrox rolls his shoulder off the mat. Cannonball coming down hard with a forearm smash. Big shot right to the side of the face, and Atrox trying to return the favor. I think Cannonball's a bit too much for him. Heavy headbutt. Man, every time Isaac tries to strike Cannonball, Cannonball returns with that big right hand. That time with chop. Atrox trying to give it back to him. Cannonball with a bit heavier hands. Isaac might want to start thinking about using his feet. Ooh! I think that just woke Atrox up. The Cannonball absorbing the contact from all those forearms. Follows him straight in, avalanche. He's gonna go for it one more time, it seems like. Here comes Cannonball and his steam. Nobody home. Oh, is Isaac gonna try the same thing that Billy Danvers did? Cannonball that time too smart for it. And now powerbomb, just dropping him. Kick out of 1, my goodness. Isaac trying for that head kick. That's brought him a lot of victories in the past. Setting up Cannonball, but he just got his block knocked off. Big forearm. And here comes Cannonball. Senton! Just squashing young Atrox, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 3 minutes, 2 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Cannonball! No more Mr. Nice Guy for Cannonball. Cannonball back on his winning ways here. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of the Stone Age, this is Bravo the Barbarian. His opponent to my right, fighting out of Irvington, New Jersey, official weight 295 pounds, Cory Dillinger.
Bravo, are you ready? Ready, Cory? Ready, Bill!
Some more singles competition here at Dojo Wars 77. This is the debut of the big man Cory Dillinger here in Dojo Wars, going against the returning Bravo the Barbarian. Finally coming back to the modern era after spending a few weeks in the Stone Age. Bravo the Barbarian, very hard-headed individual. But Cory Dillinger, very strong, using his body to his advantage. Oh, just tossing Bravo from corner to corner. Dillinger grabbing the headlock. And just from the looks of things, from the way they appear, Cory Dillinger may have some more wrestling acumen than the Barbarian does. Oh, but look at this! Bravo the Barbarian showing some agility here, using those headbutts to the shoulder, but he just got caught fighting. Very rough barbaric tactics out of Bravo. Dillinger comes charging in, nobody home. Big splash in the corner. A series of body shots.
Alright, come on, let's go!
Oh wow, interesting twist. How many times you see 10 headbutts in the corner? Cory Dillinger putting a stop to it. Using his strength now. Just tossing him backwards. Cory Dillinger awfully proud of himself, but that shoulder bugging him. Just received a number of headbutts and bites to it.
Alright, come on, Cory, get him out of the corner! Alright, come on!
Choking the man, it seems like. Triple Autobahn getting in there. Forcing the break. Very impressed with the size of Cory Dillinger. Very big man, nearly 300 pounds, about 6 foot 4 inches tall.
Come on! Come on, Cory, when I come, over the fence, come on!
Cory Dillinger, a series of punches, nearly turning Bravo the Barbarian inside out with that final punch.
Come on! Got shoulder up. Oh, man.
Cory Dillinger disappointed with the counting skills.
You can't beat me. No, you can't beat me, boy. Come on.
Awfully brash in his debut as Cory Dillinger.
No,
putting a bad mouth on Bravo the Barbarian. Double axe handle. That's like running into a brick wall. It's not gonna work. Heavy elbow drop into the center of the back.
That got him.
And Cory Dillinger, very lackadaisical in the cover.
Come on, 2 count. No. It was 2. 1, 2, we got the shoulder. 3. No, that was 2. We got the shoulder. 2.
Cory Dillinger very upset once again, getting on the case of Trooper Autobahn, and now just holding him up there with in a body slam position. What's he gonna do with him? Slams him down with authority, trying to put him through the mat.
This gotta be it.
Oh, another lackadaisical cover. Very cocky is Cory Dillinger.
Come on. I told you, man.
Once again, Bravo now kicking at the leg. Cory Dillinger, very quick for a man of his size.
Come on. Alright. I'll bring it back down.
That's of course his debut. It's one of the few times I've seen him in action myself. Dillinger now has him draped over the middle rope. He twists him around into what looked like a neck breaker of sorts. Bravo the Barbarian with his foot on the rope. Bravo the Barbarian still finding a way out. Cory Dillinger going for a series of covers.
Come on, man, go. Let's go. 1, 2. You gotta come up.
Dillinger taking his eyes off Bravo the Barbarian. And Bravo using this as an opening. That time a drop kick to the knee. First time he's had the big man down from a standing position. Drop kick to the shoulder. Battle press with the leg hook. And Dillinger kicking out. Here comes Bravo. Oh, used his head that time. Came sliding in with a headbutt. Where's Bravo going?
Alright, come on, Bravo. Off the rope. Let's go. 1, 2.
Coming out with a headbutt. I think he got him in the chin with it. 2, 3. He got him. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 6 minutes, 19 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Bravo the Barbarian. Bravo the Barbarian with a one-track mind. He kept going for the headbutt and proved to be successful. Very impressive in his debut is Cory Dillinger. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of him in the future here at Dojo Wars.
Action here.
Wrestling! It's all about the sport, baby. Don't say baby. That's right. She wants everything. It's all about the sport. Wrestling. Sport. Wrestling.
There's your fairy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is one fall, 20-minute time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional wrestling contest set for one fall with a 20. It's professional wrestling.
This is grappling. This is sport. Boo. This is sport. Boo.
Yeah, what? The sport of professional wrestling.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
Huh? What's your name?
Your name's Pickard.
Introducing
I'm
first
bigger and longer than you have.
to my left, fighting out of East Hampton, Long Island, New York, with an official weight of 220 pounds, he is the Sportman, Max Caster.
guys ready now? Yes, sir. Ready!
Laszlo Arpad one-on-one with Max Caster. Max Caster.
Sport! Wrestling! Sport! Wrestling! Sport! Wrestling! Sport! Wrestling!
Oh, going for the quick double leg. Max Caster seems to be confused about what this sport that he's taking part in actually is. This is the sport of professional wrestling. Not really certain what his issue with the word wrestling is, but Laszlo Arpad definitely coming out of the gate hot. Big shot. He loves to use that right arm, that right hand for European lifters, chops, lariats. He has a big lariat called the Sword of Attila that he likes to utilize. It looks like he's already got Max Caster down for the count, seemingly. Slumped up in the corner is Max Caster. From corner to corner. Laszlo comes in. Caster out of the way, going for a hip toss. Both men going back and forth. Nice Russian leg sweep.
Come on, Laszlo!
Wrestling! Sport!
And now, dropping the knee on the other arm. Trying to attack both arms, it seems like. Max Caster must have noticed that all the attacks early on were from that arm. And Caster, it looks like he's looking to pinpoint that as a point of attack. He's got that right arm compromised. Laszlo bridging up. Trying to find a way out of it. Found himself in a waist lock. Not the best predicament, but Laszlo now he's got him for the Saito suplex, but Max Caster, I think that was a closed fist right to the nose. While the package was going to get in there. Reprimand him, two count only. Got to give it to Caster, he did. Keep that from the official. And now Caster, once again with that right arm compromised. Slides through, trips a man up. Max Caster landing face first. Trying to drop the elbow, but Max Caster saw it coming, moved out of the way, and that's going to do more damage to the arm of Laszlo. And I like what Max is doing here. He's not just working on one arm, he's working on both. A lot of the time you see a wrestler just work on one of the limbs. This time Caster, he's making sure that Laszlo has no strength in either arm. Laszlo trying to come back, but that arm has gone through so much damage. Oh, Caster has dropped down, dropped toe hold. Now just walking across the back. Not very sportsmanlike out of Max Caster, I don't think. Now Caster. Looks like he's got that arm bent back, somewhat of a sleeper hold applied as well. Laszlo up to his feet, once again going for a Saito, and now Max Caster once again shielding that punch to the face away from the referee. Oh, he went for a sunset flip, nobody was there. that time, but Laszlo Arpad did a lot of damage to himself with that. Yeah, Laszlo, he's holding that arm. Sounds like he's agonizing. Big forearm smash, a couple of them. That time a back elbow. And Laszlo shaking out the arm. But he's doing quite a bit of damage. He's got him up. Side slam. What strength out of the big man from Hungary. And Caster able to slip out the back door. Fans starting to support the Hungarian hero. Our Hungarian hero. Forearm smash. Oh, he's using both arms. Firing up on Caster. That chop is an exclamation. Oh, he caught. And now drives him down. Laszlo finding a way to kick out, and Caster again pulling back, wrenching back on that arm. Pulling back hard, has a lot of pressure on that shoulder joint. Laszlo trying to get to that rope, and he does. Caster, though, not relenting, just stomping down on that bad arm, that injured arm. Laszlo is looking a lot worse for wear now.
Come on, Laszlo!
Here comes Caster, no, back elbow. Whips him in, no, reversal here. Goes for the Saito, he got it. He dumped him. And this is the first part of the combo that Laszlo likes to utilize. Saito suplex followed up by the sword of Attila. He's gonna go for it. Hurt arm and all. He's all charged up. Caster gets out of the way. He goes shoulder first into the turnbuckle, pulls him up, handful of tights. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 7 minutes, 45 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Max Caster.
Good job, Laszlo!
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, this next entity has asked for this time, even though he is suspended from active competition. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackwater. I understand there's something that you would like to address.
I have one question. And it's for you.
For me.
Yes. Are you a god?
No.
Yes, you are. You control Dojo Wars. You must be a god. Am I correct?
I don't know what you're getting at here.
You've created this. All this. And your rules. Your rules is what sets you away from entities like I. rules were meant to be broken. They control society. They control chaos. And your rules will be broken. It sets apart the wolves from the sheep. And then you have to ask yourself, Mr. J, are you amongst the wolves or the sheep?
If anybody could translate what I have no idea what he was talking about. Yeah. I guess. Okay. Let's get the next match out here. Paul, please, if you may. Oh, hey. Hey.
Please, hold your applause.
What?
Blackwater?
I didn't hear nothing. I was on the phone with people.
They haven't.
Yeah, I got deals coming through for this company.
It was a lot of schizophrenia.
Aces high!
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, one fall, 20-minute time limit. It is a match in the #1 contendership round-robin tournament.
What do we call that?
Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Official weight of 157 pounds. He is the King of Prussia, the main liner, main eventer, and the Villanova Casanova. This is Kit Osbourne.
What happened to your outfits?
You really like it?
No, I don't need it.
And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, official weight of 175 pounds, is Austin! Got it. Alright. Kate, you ready? Ace, you ready?
Yeah, let me finish.
Ring the bell!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first match in the round-robin tournament to decide. Oh! Kit Osbourne with a deck of cards throwing the face of Ace Austin. Completely not sportsmanlike at all.
Good,
You know, if I'm Triple Audubon, I would have half the mind to disqualify him right now, but as I was saying, Ace Austin is starting to pick up the offense here. This is the first match in a series of matches, a round-robin tournament to decide the #1 contender to the Medal of Valor at Dojo Wars 80. Ooh, 2 feet to the face, and this is the first contest. Immediately after this match, we're going to see Josh Adams versus Mike Orlando. This is a big chance for all 4 of these men. And Kit Osbourne trying to pick up the victory as quickly as he can. These 4 that are involved are not typically men that you would think of when you're thinking of guys in line for Medal of Valor contention. This is why I'm giving them the opportunity to do so. And Kit Osbourne right now, he's bringing the intensity for what it's worth. Kit Osbourne has not been able to string together too many wins in his tenure here at Dojo Wars, especially recently. While Ace Austin, he's been doing quite well for himself. We're going to see if Ace Austin is able to translate into a #1 contendership position. And that time, Kid Osbourne dropping him with a bulldog, blowing a kiss to a man in the audience. It's also trying to shake off the cobwebs out of that bulldog. Kid Osbourne coming down with a double axe handle. Snug chin lock.
What do you say?
Very snug as he applies more pressure. Ace with a series of body shots. Drop kick goes to Kid Osbourne, rolls him over. Kid Osbourne Kid Osbourne calling for a knockout. Used to be called KO. But he has ditched that for a series of nicknames in that time. Just took his head off with that form of a spinning heel kick. Oh, look at this submission hold. Ace Austin has picked up recently. It's a form of the submission that he used against Durayo at Dojo Wars 75. Oh, look at Kid Osbourne coming up with a pin attempt. But Ace Austin able to roll a shoulder and not relinquish a hold. Very nice out of Ace Austin. We've seen him develop as the weeks have gone on here at Dojo Wars. Really starting to become a complete professional wrestler. Ace Austin waiting on him. Spinning boot. Oh, Kid Osbourne ducking out. Going to the apron. Looked like Ace Austin was going to try to use his fold maneuver.
That's how you play the game.
Kid Osbourne doesn't even know where his opponent is. Did not work out for him. Ooh, he came in. Slingshot with the fold. 2, 3. He got him. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 4 minutes, 15 seconds, with a record of 1-0 in the round robin series, Ace Austin.
You got it, kid. Recount.
It's Kid. Kid.
I said kid.
I said Kid.
I said kid.
No, listen to it, Howard.
You want me to call you Joe Keys?
Damn.
Just let it go.
You need to wear a
Wear a mask, maybe.
I'm the only one clapping for you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. It is a match in the #1 contendership round robin tournament. Introducing first to my left, fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, official weight of 185 pounds, Josh Emil. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Freehold, New Jersey, official weight of 275 pounds, is the elite Blackwood.
1
second of two round-robin matches for this evening. Ace Austin setting the tone with a 4-minute victory over Kid Osbourne. Coming out ahead 1-0. 1-0. Kid Osbourne now with a 0-1 record. And this is the intangible that Mike Orlando brings to this round robin. He's clearly the largest man in the entirety of this round robin tournament, and he's just muscling Josh Adams to the center of the ring. And Josh Adams now able to get around the size of Mike Orlando. Orlando, though, much like Cory Dillinger, very athletic for his size. We saw Mike Orlando return to the dojo just last week. This is a good way for him to get back in the swing of things here. Of course, last week he wrestled Devin Moore, former CZW World Heavyweight Champion Devin Moore. That's quite the test in your first match back, but here's a way to really get something going for yourself. If you're able to string together a few victories, that number one contender, I mean, just in a few weeks, we could see a new champion of Valor. And it could be Mike Orlando, could be Josh Adams, could be Ace Austin. It may not be Kid Osbourne. He's the first man with a defeat. Mike Orlando now with control of the arm. Josh Adams reaching out for that rope. Body shot to Josh Adams, and now Adams using those ropes to spring up to his feet. Oh, looking to rain down shots from Orlando too quick. You would think the speed advantage would go to Josh Adams, but seemingly it's been going towards Mike Orlando, at least in the early goings of this contest, as we're 2.5 minutes in. Josh Adams trying to get out now with a side headlock. Shoulder block, nobody goes anywhere. Mike Orlando with the leapfrog. Body shot goes to Josh Adams. And Mike Orlando flipped through, came out on top, now looking for a STF. That was quite the evasive tactic out of Mike Orlando.
I'm the elite athlete.
He jumped and flipped forward, landed on his back, and then picked the ankle. Never quite seen an escape that way. Collar and elbow tie up center of the ring. Big knee strike. Arm dragon twist. Comes down on that arm. Looks like Josh Adams is pinpointing the arm. I mean, on again, off again tag team partners with Max Caster. Perhaps they talked about strategy before they went out for their respective matches here tonight. Both wrestling larger men. It wouldn't surprise me if they discussed that strategy prior to tonight's event. And now Josh Adams trying to rip that shoulder out of the socket. Mike Orlando getting up to his feet. Up and over goes Orlando. An arm drag goes to the elite athlete. Japanese arm drag that time. And Josh Adams has not really been able to get out of the blocks here. Two boots up to the face. That time a diving shoulder tackle off the second rope this time. And at this point in time, while the official is applying the double count, I mean, Sozio has just walked back into the dojo, and I'm gonna have to talk to you a little bit later about some things at Blackwater. Yeah. We'll talk about that later after the event, because right now this is big implications. That axe kick out of Josh Adams. He's gonna go for locomotion axe kicks, and that put Mike Orlando down on the mat. Looks that leg, 2 and no. Mike Orlando able to get out of the back press. It is rather interesting how Blackwater picked a time where Sozio wasn't anywhere to be found in the dojo when he stepped out. Still on my mind that wacky psychotic stuff that was coming out of his mouth. But right now we have quite the confidence of Josh Adams. Looked like he was gonna slam him, but Mike Orlando on the way down catching the arm into an arm bar. I don't know if I've ever seen a counter like that. That's the second time I'm saying that about Mike Orlando as well. My goodness. Mike Orlando slow to his feet, still feeling the effects of the arm. Both men holding their arms. Strikeout of Orlando. Forearm from Josh. These men going back and forth, but it's clear the fans are behind Mike Orlando. Josh Adams that time goes to the bread basket. Now Josh is asking for it. Looks like Josh is fired up. That time caught him by surprise with Enziguri. And that put Josh Adams down on the mat. Orlando shooting the half, much too close to the ropes. Orlando seeing that. Now Orlando going to the middle rope. Gonna drop the elbow, it seems like. Drops the elbow. Josh Adams rolls out of the way. Now Josh kicks him back down to the mat. Mike Orlando trying to keep his back up off the mat. Putting the bat mouth on Josh Adams in the seated position. Mike Orlando knows this is quite the opportunity. Or the beginning of what could be a great opportunity, I should say. Oh, look at the strength of Josh Adams, but Mike Orlando just that quickly. Oh, he got a waistlock reversal. Rolls through. Now Mike Orlando lands on his feet. Goes for the flag grab. Josh Adams has it locked in. Josh Adams loves to submit his opponents with a flag grab. And Mike Orlando with a bum arm. I mean, he's got two choices. I mean, give up or just sit there in pain. Can he crawl to the ropes? That long limb of Mike Orlando enabling him to get to that bottom rope.
Come on, Mike!
Josh Adams gets up to his feet, springs off the bottom rope with a stomp.
Get out!
Mike Orlando, though, still fighting up from his knees. Gets up to his feet now, but he's in the corner. Josh Adams comes charging in with a shoulder right to the stomach. Now trying to muscle the big man up. I don't know what in the world Josh Adams will be going for here. I don't know about this one. I think he might be a bit too large to superplex. Orlando, too much gas left in his tank. Now just kicking Josh back down to the mat. This time Orlando, top rope, right up the flag. And he came down with the elbow drop, twisting in midair as he was coming down. Back press, and Josh Adams still finding a way to kick out. That's how badly both of these men want to have a 1-0 record at the onset of this round-robin tournament. Oh, ducks out of the way. Going for no counter roll again. Orlando's got the referee. Oh, Josh Adams is with Lloyd, and he caught him with a schoolboy. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match. 10 minutes, 29 seconds. For the winner by pinfall with a 1-0 record in the round-robin tournament, Josh Adams. Josh Adams picking up a victory here in the opening round. The opening man applauding for him is on-again, off-again partner, the sportsman Max Caster. Josh Adams clearly not endearing himself to the Dojo Wars fans. What a very good showing out of elite Mike Orlando. So now in the series we have Josh Adams and Ace Austin 1-0. Mike Orlando, Kid Osbourne 0-1. No need at all, is it? Competition was the 2-year anniversary of Dojo Wars. Dojo Wars 75 just 2 weeks ago. And they were involved in a no disqualification 6-man tag. No love lost here, certainly. Blazer taking Dan O'Hare off his feet. Reversal of the whip. Here goes Who's up and over. Quite the athletic big man. Ooh. ran right into the boot from the big scare, and now Dan O'Hare up on the middle turnbuckle. Leaping missile drop kick. Nicely done, and a lot of impact on that. And the Hellcat, Riley Madison, yelling at Trooper Audubon. Whoa, little disorientation, but Dan O'Hare caught him. T-bone suplex. Nearly taking Who's Blazer out of his boots, but Who's had the wherewithal to make it to the corner. Here goes B Lightning, swinging a miss. Wow, had him in a bear hug, then turned around into a side belly to belly. 2 count only. Big Scare makes a tag to Slack. You never know what you're going to get out of Slack. So unorthodox. Shot in the corner. P-Lightning trying to fight his way out. That first shot didn't have a whole lot of impact on it, but Slack now just driving that shoulder and throwing P-Lightning from pillar to post. Now a headbutt out of Slack. Now raking the eyes across the top rope. And Riley Madison getting involved here. Trooper Audubon has got to turn around. Get her out of here. Trooper Audubon laying the law once again. He's got to turn around Slack. 1, 2, no. Nice authority shown by Trooper Audubon. Doesn't take any gumping. Just ramming the head of P-Lightning into the top turnbuckle, and now we have here nearly decapitating him with that backbreaker leg up combination. P-Lightning got his hand on the rope.
It works.
Now Dan O'Hare going back to that bear hug.
He said enough. It's heat. Pretend he's not going.
You think you're going to
Oh wait, P-Lightning going to the eyes. P-Lightning.
Gacy!
Come on, go get him. Come on. Come here. Make your choice.
I'm sorry.
Relax.
I was sorry.
P-Lightning went to the eyes and now trying to help up his opponent. Dan O'Hare taking advantage of that, making the exchange to Slack. Some sort of hellish noise is coming out of Slack. Stunner. Slack not going down though. That time with an ace crusher to P-Lightning. Who's Blazer looking for the tag here? Who's Blazer? He's ready to unload on either Slack or the Big Scare.
Come on, buddy.
And Pete, fingertips away. He makes a tag. Here comes Dan O'Hare. That nearly takes him out of his boots with a big clothesline. Now with a back elbow. Ducks out of the way of that clothesline. Atomic drop. You don't see that too often. Now German suplex. Nice bridge. 2 and now. This cat is almost picking up a win here. Surprising as that may sound. for collateral damage. It's what they used on Dan O'Hare 2 weeks ago to get the pinfall. In that 6-man contest, no disqualification. Here we see the fifth roll. That's part 1. Collateral damage. Senton Atomico finds nothing but knees from the big scare. And here comes slapping the ring illegally on Nayad. Gibraltar's got to get some control over this. And Slack now, what the hell is going on here? Alabama slam, big elbow drop combination, and that's gotta be it. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 6 minutes, 27 seconds for the winners by pinfall, the Storm of Entrails. Combination.
Which one?
Finishing that contest there.
Come on. Let him over that kick. It's fine. Come on, it's fine. It's not far. Come on. It's not far. Yeah, wait.
Pete Lightning storming off.
Better than this. Come on, no, he didn't mean that. He didn't mean that, it's fine. Ready? Peace tonight, baby!
I don't know what's gotten into Pete Lightning, man.
It's alright, it's fine. It's fine.
Blazer saying it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, to my left, fighting out of Hunt Valley, Maryland, official weight of 220 pounds. He is the young lion, Alexander James. And his opponent in the corner to my right, fighting out of Planet Terror with an official weight of 255 pounds. He is Paula Abdul's favorite wrestler. He is the inventor of the headlock and the pro wrestling maniac,
Straight up, you're gonna love me forever?
And she follows me on Twitter.
So you guys are best friends.
You guys ready?
You can tell.
You guys ready? I'm ready. You ready? Win!
Here we go with singles competition. Big match here for Dojo Wars with the former Chainsaw Joe Gacy, now Paula Abdul's favorite wrestler. don't know any other songs than Straight Up. So, there's that. Against Young Lion, Alexander James. This is a match I know that both of these men have wanted for a very long time. Alexander James going to the headlock early. Interesting that Joe Gacy calls himself the inventor of the headlock, and Alexander James is applying it first. Alexander James rolls through, still controlling the wrist. Gacy back up to his feet. Steps through, reverses the pressure. And there's that headlock out of Joe Gacy. That hold that he invented. Allegedly. Alexander James gets to the ropes, forcing the break. Both men circling each other. Collar and elbow tie, center of the ring. Advantage goes to Young Lion Alexander James. Rolls through. Rolls Gacy through. Gacy trying to fight it. But Alexander James keeps the pressure on. Now kneeling on the arm. Posing for the folks here at the dojo, but Gacy took that opportunity to come out on top. Now working for a single leg crab here. Oh, look at this. Alexander James able to get him on the mat. Applying the pressure here. And Joe Gacy reaches up above his head, grabs that bottom rope. A little bit of extra torque at the last second there from Alexander James. Joe Gacy has had a bad leg for quite some time. Alexander James knows that. These two men trying to... Nicely done out of Alexander James. Went low, picked the ankle, came out. Came out on top of that kneeling half crab, and Joe Gacy rolling through. Back kicks away.
You finally get some courage in line?
Alexander James once again went for the single leg pickup that time. Joe Gacy called him. Stuffed the attempt. Now Joe Gacy comes up with a front chancery. And Alexander James once again going to the arm and wrist. But just like that, Joe Gacy countering. These two are going back and forth with the counters. These two know each other very, very well, both in and outside the world of professional wrestling. Up goes Alexander James, rolls through. Came up with a back elbow. And Alexander James comes through. Hesitation drop kick. Awfully proud of himself, but you can't showboat too much when you're in the ring with former CZW Wire champion Joe Gacy, currently a #1 contender to the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. And now Joe Gacy coming off the ropes. He got caught with a knee to the gut for his troubles, and here comes Alexander James from behind now in front. Diving European lifter to a kneeling opponent. He gets on top, covered. Kick out at one. There's a form of the stretch plum here being utilized by Alexander James. Doesn't have the full application of it, but the framework is there. Alexander James. With a shot to the back, even though Gacy got to the ropes. Now reversal of the whip. Nice drop kick. He caught him right on the button with that one. I can't believe James didn't go down. And Saito suplex attempt, it looks like. Gacy perhaps trying to get Alexander James with James's tag partner's finishing hold. Tucks out away that clothesline. Handspring. Another handspring. On his feet. Pass by. Overhead belly to belly. And that's the thing with these two, they have each other scouted so much. They know each other's games, they know each other's repertoire. Alexander James up to his feet first. Comes charging in. No, diving knee strike. Oh, caught him with that boot. Bicycle kick out of Gacy. And now, German suplex, no bridge, all impact. Alexander James, before going back down to the mat, caught him with a kick right to the jaw. So Gacy has not moved. Now Gacy's starting to stir.
7! Watch out! 8!
All right. Both men up to a kneeling position. Ooh. Two going back and forth. Now this one's just for bragging rights here in the dojo. These two want to prove that they are the top dogs here. Ooh, hard European lifter. That was all skin-on-skin contact. Alexander James responds in kind. Ooh! Big right hand and a rolling soul butt. Out of Alexander James. Reversal of the whip. Boot to the face. Takes him out with the first boot and then Zagari's him with the second. Caught him. Ooh. Unbelievable suplex at that time. Big lariat. All the package out of position.
Come on, where was that?
Perhaps
This close.
Took you only 2 seconds.
that's what allowed Alexander James to kick out. The strength of Joe Gacy to hurl Alexander James over his head with that suplex. What do we have here? Up on top? No. Pushes Alexander James back and two boots deep into the chest. Alexander James rolled through, has both legs hooked. Both of these men seem to be exhausted. It is awfully hot in the dojo tonight. Quickly approaching the summer season here. It's only going to get worse from here. Alexander James calling his shot. No. And Joe Gacy able to come out of the Death Valley driver. Kick to the side of the head. Oh, that was just so close.
Watch out!
Gacy now picking up Alexander James. What's he gonna do here? Headlock driver, no. Ripcord into the clothesline. Springboard stunner. Or handspring rather. Alexander James kicks out right into the pet submission hold of Joe Gacy, but just that quickly Alexander James able to shimmy his arm out, and these two men are just trading punches on the mat. These two just fought their way up to their feet. Just over 10 minutes in. Ooh! Dumps him on his head, Regalplex. He caught him. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 10 minutes, 31 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Alexander James. This contest is your main event of the evening. It is set for the best 2 out of 3 falls with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Medal of Valor. Introducing first in the corner to my left, he is the challenger. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with an official weight of 212 pounds, this is Frankie. My right, fresh off his latest performance at Dojo Wars 75, where he became the champion of Valor with an official weight of 175 pounds, making his first defense of the Medal of Valor. He is the magnificent master of mime, Qefka.
Two out, 3 falls, gentlemen. Frankie, you ready? Qefka, you ready? First fall, ring it out!
The main event here this evening, Dojo Wars 77. A last-minute substitution for George Gatton in this contest is Frankie Pickard. He's put in a lot of hard work recently here in Dojo Wars, has amassed quite the impressive win-loss record. Finding his way into a shot at the medal. This is Qefka's first defense after winning it from Brittany Blake some 2 weeks ago at Dojo Wars 17. For a quick pinfall. And that's the trick in these 2 out of 3 falls matches. You want to come up with the first fall, the first 2 falls, if you can, as quickly as you can. Frankie offering up that hand. Qefka. Oh, nice and done out of Frankie Pickard. Lured him in, rolled through, took him down. Top wrist lock. Now choosing for the lateral press. 1 count only. And Qefka quickly back up to his feet, grabbing the back of Frankie Pickard.
Good hard, Frankie. Come on, let go.
Frankie looking through a Boston Crab, but Qefka able to get to the ropes relatively quickly. Ducks down, tap waist lock, brings him down to the mat. Qefka comes up with a front chancer, he rolls through the reversal attempt. A stalemate here. Interesting to see what happens in the early goings of this matchup. I think the first man to make a mistake. Oh! Yeah, disadvantage in Qefka the glide. Too quick for Frankie. Caught him by surprise with that ankle pick. That time kicking at the hamstring. Trying to knot up that leg. Collar and elbow. Qefka once again going to the leg. 2 times. And Qefka really laying it in here, but Frankie coming back quickly. DDT. Tries to kip up. But a lot has been taken out of that leg with those kicks. Oh, he got him. Jackknife pin. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Winner of fall number 1, Qefka the Quiet. Frankie's sitting in the corner, certainly not pleased with himself. Frankie a bit dismayed at coming out the loser in fall number 1. Very quick work from Qefka. He went to the leg, and he tied him up with that jackknife pin. It was all over just like that, 3 minutes deep. Fall number 1 goes to Qefka the Quiet. A series of waistlock reversals here. Takes him down. Oh, 2 knees. Takes Frankie down.
Come on, Frankie!
Always hit, Frankie. Set no.
Getting up to his feet. Now with a series of body shots. Stepping in between. Ooh. DDT.
Alright, come on, Qefka, back in the ring.
Qefka trying to shake that leg out a bit. Just jam that knee in a very uncomfortable position. Frankie wants to open up the hand and doing what Qefka did to him earlier. Ooh, faked him. Faked one way with the kick, came the other. Looks like Frankie's trying to keep him. Ooh. swept a leg out and just kind of spin-a-roonied up to his feet.
What? What do you say, Qefka? He says
Very
no.
deliberate pace set by Frankie Pickard right now. He knows he has to be careful. Oh, see, that was the ring positioning of Frankie right there. He knows he has to be careful. He's down 1-0 in this match. Doesn't want to go too quickly. Wants to be more methodical. Wants to set his own pace. And Qefka staying on top, trying to press the advantage. He's going for a spring-loaded splash. It's one of his calling cards. Here he comes, big splash in the corner. And now with that lasso, it's going to bring Frankie into the center of the ring. Brings him right into his arms. Body slam. He's going up top. Qefka.
Alright, come on, Qefka, off the rope.
Going to the top rope.
What?
Hooking that rope. Now dive. Sit down splash. Frankie Pickard kicking away at a count of 2. Couple of body shots going from Pickard. A snap there. Oh, that one caught right in the base of the neck. Qefka is out of it. Oh, he's still able to kick out. Nicely done. I thought for sure that would have been a victory for Frankie. Frankie's got a hold of that leg. It's absolutely devastating when he gets to work on that leg. Nice escape. Qefka the quiet takes him down. Headlock takeover. Fending off the head scissors attempt. Now he's got that arm. Oh, now with the leg as well. Nice pin attempt. Nice pinning combination, but
What do you say, Frank?
Frankie able to get out.
No.
Frankie now up to his feet. Nice back suplex. 2 count only. Qefka the Glide still in this thing. Crucifix pin attempt. Gets up to his feet. What's Qefka got here? Oh, going for the guillotine. But Frankie Pickard able to sneak out of it. He just slipped right out. Now getting that Boston Crab. Now choosing the half crab, the single leg crab. And Frankie sitting down on it. Qefka got the rope, forcing the rope break. He's got a hold of that leg here. Oh, now. Oh, that's a really awkward angle to have somebody's leg in. Qefka come up with an enziguri. And now, another crucifix, and Frankie Pickard able to get out. Series of pin attempts here from both men, and this time Frankie coming out with a form of a Boston Crab, it seems like. Qefka getting to the ropes. Frankie stepping on the foot and just stomping on it. That's the thing that Frankie likes to do. He likes to go up and down the entire leg and take it apart piece by piece. Mongolian chop, pair of them. But Frankie coming back hard with a forearm smash, putting Qefka flat on his back. Pulls him into the center of the ring. And Qefka still fighting. He does not want to drop or fall. Oh, Frankie raining down forearms. But Qefka using the reluctance of Frankie to his advantage, coming up with a couple of kicks. series of Mongolian chops out of Qefka now. Going up. Oh, face buster. Looked like Frankie elevated him, but Qefka came down, ripping the head, forcing his face into the net. Frankie, the last split second, kicking out. Very nearly a 2-0 contest for Qefka. What do we have here? He's got that arm capture P.Wezu. Pulls him through. 1, 2, and 3. He got him. Fall number 2 at 10 minutes, 50 seconds goes to Frankie Pickard. Now all tied up, 1 fall apiece. Qefka a bit rattled after that face plant into the center of the ring.
You ready? Frankie, ready?
Qefka giving a thumbs up. Fall 3 has begun, and Frank Pickard going right for it, DDT, and this could be it. We could have a new champion of Valor. Oh! Wow!
That goes, Frankie, too. Got shoulder on.
Frankie is shocked. He thought for sure that he was going to walk away from this match, the new holder of the Medal of Valor. And look at this, Qefka the Quiet coming back, trying for a suplex. Frankie blocking it, doesn't block the second time. Has him draped over that top rope. What's Qefka got in mind here? Shaking out that leg. Qefka getting the support of the crowd here. Springboard double stomp to a prone Frankie Pickard. Going for the pin. 2. Ooh. Frankie grabbing that bottom rope last second. After the whole long story, the saga of Qefka the Quiet finally getting his Medal of Valor match and finally becoming the champion of Valor. I mean, if he loses on his first defense, he would have to be devastated. I know Frankie Pickard wants nothing more in his career than to be the holder of the Medal of Valor. Here comes Qefka the Quiet. That time he got caught. Nearly dropping him on his head with that half body slam, half suplex that he's been utilizing lately. Oh, jumps over the top. Good clothesline. 2 knees. But Frankie, it looks like Frankie caught him for a second. Qefka was able to break free. Frankie holding on to his leg again. That time not letting go. Oh, drives his knee into Qefka's own knee. That's one of the most devastating leg-based attacks that Frankie Pickard has in his arsenal. He loves to set up his knee bar that way. 2 forearms. Whips him in. He got caught. Qefka. Oh, there he is. He's got that guillotine choke locked in.
He said no.
Frankie not giving up.
Come on, Frank, what you said? No. He said no.
Frankie Pickard does not want to give up. Fights his way out. Could be looking for that knee bar. Or no, could be looking for that reverse dragon screw that he likes to do.
What he said? He said no.
I don't think he's going to get either. Muscles Qefka up onto his head. That reverse dragon screw, just slamming the leg down onto the mat at the end of it as well. This is a hard one for the fans here at the dojo. Both of these men very popular. Frankie came in for a Superman punch and he got caught. Qefka the Quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, top of the match, 14 minutes, 57 seconds for the winner of the match, 2 falls to 1, and still the holder of the Medal of Valor, Qefka, the Quiet.
The match, Frankie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for coming out this evening. As you just saw, Qefka the Quiet retained his Medal of Valor. That means next week he will defend against George Gatton. So that will take place next week, along with much, much more right here at Dojo Wars. So until next week, so long from the dojo.
Santa says that rain, right?
Brush my sideburns. I think it's modern things.
When a trooper got out of the mob too.
Yeah, how about it? It would have been dead. It would have ended up dead. Yeah. Protection program.
Oh no, I guess the other ones.
Yeah, they're all there. Was it okay on your guys' part as far as like? No, I mean, I don't even care. Nobody, you guys were really beating each other too. Just like, just watching it, I was like, yeah, the one where you hit him. Like, yeah. But he was like, I thought it was totally fine as long as you guys were fine. You know what I mean? It was just really hard hitting. And like I said, I don't want to say it looked unsafe. Like I said, very brutal looking. So as long as you guys were okay, I had the time. There was a couple matches I missed, but as far as I know, it was the only match that was like that was like, shoot, everybody was just killing each other.